been making some attempts to try to beat the world record for the longest gas play, which is 2 minutes 21 seconds. I've broke down each of the 3 maps that are on rotation. For Vondel, there is 6 zones. There is a Zone 6 transition, a Zone 6 hold, and a Zone 6 to final buy station close. My goal is to leave the gas at 45 seconds on the Zone 6 transition timer, which would give me 1 minute and 45 seconds until the buy station closes for good. The key to make this work is I need a PDS for the final buy station to reopen it after the gas closes, and I need to have around $30,000 minimum. That way I can purchase gas mask to carry me over past the world record. I thought I was going to get caught at the bottom of the museum by this team that was stacking down there, but luckily they are blind, so I get to continue on to the end game. I did manage to find a team that was not blind. They completely annihilated me and sent me back to the lobby to make a second attempt. Attempt 2 was on Vondel again. I took off into the gas a little later than I was expecting to. I was paying attention to the guys around me. And also I forgot about the timer at the top of the screen to start it whenever I took off the gas. But luckily with a little bit of video magic and some sorcery I can put one on the screen for you.
Couple contracts out there have increased payouts. Get to them first to cash out. Last chance, soldier. Kill or be killed.
Go ahead and get stems ready. Stow. Here I'm just biding some time for the final countdown to get to 0 so that all buy stations are closed and I can throw my PDS and reopen it. But then the team died and ruined my plans, so back to the lobby to try again. Rebirth Island has 7 zones instead of 6 like Vondel and Fortunes. Zone 6 transition is 59 seconds. Zone 7 hold is 10 seconds. Zone 7 transition is 45 seconds. My goal is to leave as the transition of Zone 6 to 7 begins. Give me 1 minute and 54 seconds until a final buy station is closed. With the guys in the tunnel, I completely got distracted from watching the timer, and I should have already been at the gas at this point, because we are about to begin the final countdown for the last zone, so this will only give me about a minute or so into the gas. On this match I had a lot of bad stim timing, which to me was okay because I only get better at it. But also this attempt at the world record was already scrapped because I took off into the gas too late. I ran back to my ammo cache that I bought during the fire sale, threw my PDS down just to go ahead and burn it out and pop a few caches, and then the other team ended up
Targets left to kill.
losing the game,
I believe that's what
sending
they
me
call
back to the lobby for a fourth attempt. Attempt 4 was on Bondell again. I was actually watching the radar, not the timer on this one. There was a few guys that were fighting above me. In reality, I should have cut off into the gas right about now, and that would have gave me the 2 minutes to the final buy station closes. I just completely missed my stim timing on this. I wasn't paying attention to my health. There was no reason to hit this stim, but I thought the enemy was still in the room, so I wanted to make sure he wasn't going to wipe me.
Last chance. Finish the job.
I always forget to start the timer until I'm actually in the gas. I put that timer up there for me as a reference so I could see when I was closing in on the 2-minute stim wall, but it's kind of pointless if I forget to start it. I had several bad stim timings in this match, which cost me burning through my stems. But luckily I had a few self-revives and did make it to the buy station final close. Good stem. Buy station is officially closed. I knew I wasn't going to get the world record on this attempt because of bad stem timing and burning out my stems. But I went ahead and tested the concept on purchasing gas mask repeatedly. That's the ultimate strat to getting to that 2 minute 21 second is to keep burning gas mask. And this ultimately led me to the victory. Like Bondell, Fortune's Keep has 6 zones. Zone 6 transition is 1 minute and 4 seconds. Zone 6 hold time is 15 seconds. And Zone 6 to final circle is 54 seconds. My goal is to leave the gas at 45 seconds of the transition, which would give me 1 minute and 55 seconds until the final close.
Finish your mission. Take them down. UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
I did have a lot of poor stem timing this match. Luckily I had a few self-revives on me, but ultimately it ended up costing me. I did try to recover the gas play by buying self-revives and a couple munis and a gas mask, but I knew I was coming up on the 2-minute time and there was no way I could survive that stem wall. My 6th attempt was on Bondell. To me, this is the best attempt I've had so far. I had 33,000 saved up from doing contracts, elite contracts. I managed to get foresight so I could plant myself in the final zone, and I cut out into the gas at the perfect time. Ran into a little trouble trying to cross the bridge, but nothing to worry about. It was too fast for him. 10 seconds too late, but I did start the timer. I need to get into the habit and the repetition of hitting it when I run into the gas. On Bondell, I never set up a ammo stack just because pretty much every building has stems. So if you know where to go, you can keep supplying them. You'll see here at this bus stop, I run into the bathroom and load my backpack up with stems.
Soldier, kill or be killed.
I had a few bad stem timings. I wasn't too worried about it because I was so close to the buy station being completely closed. I throw my PDS down, and now I'm starting to buy gas mask. I'm listening to the cues of the mask breaking as I spam them. I did miss my input, and it ended up costing me.